got, oops, I dropped my battery. Some good citizen decided to leave a message. I hear it's more catchier than, what Gil Bates is telling us. I thought this was a good spot. Just got done with that one. I'm hot. It's hot out. But it should be. It's July, the end, almost August. So we find ourselves here at last. Somehow I should have known. My whole life was like this. I joined the U.S. military when I was 24, so I was old in comparison to the other girls. And one company commander, it was her first company, and the other company commander, it was her last. And basically, they kicked our butts, man. We didn't win no awards except for the strongest, because we got our butts kicked all the time. Because going through the U.S. military boot camp is something else, man. It's mind control. I don't know what they did in there. Who knows? I know I got all kinds of vaccines and all kinds of shots, and I was an RN my entire adult career, and I had to get vaccines too. And I was in Florida during the swine flu baloney. So yeah, in order to work, I had to either take one or get a shot, or wear a mask, but I worked in surgery, so it wasn't no big deal. But I think I took one because I didn't want to wear a mask in the hallway outside of the surgical suites. So anyway, there's that one too. And I was an RN. They did the Hep B antibody test on me, I don't know, 3-4 times, and said I wasn't, wouldn't build immunities up to it. So they said, well, you just have to get it. And I never had to get that anymore. But like I said, who knows what they've done? Who the heck knows? Every one of your worst nightmares has now come to the forefront of your mind, and it's exactly where we live. Hey, we're slipping into the twilight zone. This is a madhouse. Is it not the epitome of madhouse? And it's getting very frustrating because the sheeple that don't know one stinking thing, they've never studied or opened a book in their life, including the Bible, yet they argue with you till the sun comes down if you let them. But you don't. You turn your back around and you walk away from them because they know nothing. And it would be your own fault if you engage these kinds of brainwashed, because I was brainwashed. I really was. I know I was. And guess what? That's something all of us big girls and boys have to admit to. Because we were born here. Why do you think the Bible said you have to become a child again? Do you think he was just saying that to hear himself speak? The Bible will not read itself for you. It will not open up for you. You have to do something. I tell you, it'll be the best move you ever did. You know, and the first lesson God taught me was that I was being deceived. Oh, there's one airplane. You never hear them anymore unless they're military style. And that kind of doesn't sound. But anyway, it's time to question everything. It's time to give up what you think you own, because you don't own anything. Let me say that again. You do not own anything. They do. Stop paying taxes. Stop paying for your car. Stop paying your insurance. See what happens. Do you own it still? No. Now, I'm sorry. I'm so irritated that nobody wants to listen. It's like, hello, you have a brain inside a body that takes care of itself and has an immune system that has been working for thousands of years. Stop listening to liars. I'm on fire right now. Jesus is in me. He's speaking, and he's the one that tells me to do this. He probably didn't tell me to do it snottily either, but I'm sorry, Jesus. Please forgive me, and you guys forgive me as well, please. May I be forgiven, that's how you ask. You say, you never admit your guilt, and you say, may I be forgiven. I think there's been a mistake here. If I have offended anyone or physically harmed anyone, I ask that I may be forgiven. How could I be that name? That's a piece of paper scribbling with ink. No, I am a natural man, a sovereign man. In Jesus' name. Stand up, saints, stand up. It's time. We need you in this fight. Love you very much. And I mean that. If I could hug everybody, I would. But I will when we have our Lamb's Supper. Believe me, I'll be hugging everybody I know on here. Okay? I love you guys very much. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. But if you perhaps show someone this video, I don't know. I'm just trying to scream. Wake up.